Indeed.
So last month, we spent the whole month working on just concept and some execution. But the concepts of collect them, capture them, communicate with them, and close them. And, you know, I was just talking to the guys on a call before this. It's absolutely magical what can happen over time if you consistently do this. The incomes that you can earn, the number of people you can recruit in a clip, the number of interested parties you can get for anything that you want to do, it's absolutely stunning. And I mentioned, you know, that I was getting, you know, we've been getting all our 1099s from all the different affiliate programs and stuff. And one in particular, it made my eyeballs pop out of my head because I was just like, wow. And it really was only a process of sending out a couple of emails. But sending out a couple of emails to anybody doesn't work. And most people, what they try to do is they go out on the internet. A lot of people teach social media in a kind of really wicky-wacky way, where everybody goes on Twitter and they go, best kept secret in the whatever industry, link. And it's like they're talking to the world, and they're just like wandering around the streets, you know, like can you see me going into Hartford going, best kept secret in the whatever industry? People would look at you like you're insane. And that's the way people are marketing. You have to have collected an interested base that you've built a relationship with. So what I want to talk about today is how do we get the interested base, and my ways that I particularly love. Because this is my call, and I'm going to teach about what I love. We're broad, everybody. Of course, we have people here from just beginners up to 20-year vets, maybe actually some people with a few more years than 20. So we're getting a little bit from everybody. But here's the difference. With collection methods, you have what I would classify as advertising, which would be an ad in a publication, an ad in the newspaper, little flyers that you put out or posters that you hang up in the supermarket or whatever, that type of stuff is advertising, mail out in a Val pack. Maybe online we're talking pay-per-click ads, or we're talking Facebook ads, or ads that appear on different websites, or banner ads. So that's advertising. Okay, everybody follows that? A postcard, follow what advertising is. And then there's the opposite side, which is content. Okay, content is when we've created a piece about a particular topic, and people who are interested in that topic are able to search and locate that content, and when they do, it makes them go, huh, maybe Christine knows what she's talking about. Maybe this Bruce guy has a clue. And what it does is it draws them to visit your site, and hopefully you can capture them. Okay, so does everybody understand the difference between advertising and content?
Yeah.
Okay, so a piece of content would be a video, an audio, an article. Okay, could be written, could be, you know, whatever. Or if you're working offline, content could be an article that you submit to a local newspaper, or an article that goes into a national publication. Okay, you could be on a radio show or have a radio segment. Lots of people, think about it, lots of people are the local go-to guru about whatever because they have a radio show or some other content type of activity that causes people to see them and perceive them in a certain way. Everybody follow? Could be online, could be offline. We're not only talking internet marketing. Please be clear. For those of you that are just starting out in internet marketing, there's no reason why you have to wait to get into content if you haven't figured out the internet yet. Okay, let me ask you a question. What's the difference between having an ad in the newspaper and having an article in the newspaper with your contact information at the end?
It's a million miles of difference.
And what, who spoke? Who said it?
Rebecca.
Rebecca, why? And Rebecca's a writer, guys, so she can really speak to this. Why is it so different, Rebecca?
Because basically, if you put an advert out, people recognize it as an advert. So you're just basically saying that you're great. And when you say you're great, people don't necessarily believe it. But when other people say you're great, they're likely to. So if you're putting content into a magazine or a newspaper or something, you're not just sitting there saying you're great. You're delivering value about something, and that makes you an authority in that thing,
Yeah.
which makes you makes you useful and makes you into the go-to person that people come to, rather than just kind of saying I'm great, basically.
Exactly. So if you have an ad, and guys, there's nothing wrong with ads, and you should learn to run ads. Okay, this is a skill that is something that we all want to learn. But the difference between if you're running ads, they know that you're a salesperson. If you're producing content and placing content, you become positioned as an authority. And that is a profound difference.